Once, these 10 cities were the pride of America. Now they stand as ghost towns. But how did they get here? What lasting impact has this decline had on the residents and communities? And perhaps most importantly, what can we, as individuals and communities, do to keep the spirit of our towns alive? Stay with us until the end to uncover the answers to these pressing questions. So, without further ado, let's dive into America's 10 dead cities. City number 10, Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana, once a powerhouse of the steel industry, now grapples with the echoes of its former glory. This city, which thrived on the back of U.S. Steel's Gary Works, has seen its population plummet from 178,000 in the 1960s to just 69,739 in 2021. The decline of steel left a gaping wound in Gary's economy, with a poverty rate soaring to 32% and a median household income trailing at $34,085, well below the national figure. The city's workforce, once bustling with steelworkers, now faces an unemployment rate that's been stubbornly high. In 2021, only 23,200 people were employed, marking a decline from previous years. The median property value stands at a modest $70,600, reflecting the economic challenges Gary continues to face. But Gary's tale isn't just one of despair. Efforts to revitalize the city are underway, with education and green technology being key focal points. The introduction of casinos along the lakeshore has also provided a much-needed economic boost. So how did Gary get here? A combination of global economic shifts and industry evolution played a part. The impact on residents has been profound, with many struggling in the face of job scarcity and economic hardship. Yet the spirit of Gary remains unbroken, with community initiatives and redevelopment projects aiming to breathe new life into this once thriving city. What can we do to prevent other towns from sharing Gary's fate? It starts with innovation, investment, and a commitment to diversifying the economy. By nurturing new industries and fostering community resilience, we can ensure that the cities of tomorrow don't just survive, they thrive. City number 9, Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, the once thriving motor city, has faced a dramatic shift from industrial powerhouse to a city seeking rebirth. The population plummeted from 1.85 million in 1950 to around 639,111 in recent years, reflecting the city's struggle with economic and social challenges. The decline began as the auto industry, which once fueled Detroit's growth, decentralized and moved away. This led to a staggering 61.4% decrease in population from 1,950 to 2010, leaving behind 40 square miles of vacant land. The city's unemployment rate soared, and by 2015, 1/3 of Detroit properties had been foreclosed. Despite these hardships, Detroit is fighting back. Initiatives like the Greenways Coalition aim to improve commuter safety and mobility, while collaborations between Ford and Google are developing new technologies and workforce opportunities. Small business coalitions are revitalizing commercial corridors, signaling a slow but steady economic recovery. But how did Detroit get here? A combination of industrial decline, economic mismanagement, and social issues contributed to its current state. The impact on residents has been profound, with many facing poverty and unemployment. Yet the spirit of Detroit endures, with community efforts and redevelopment projects sparking hope for the future. What can we do to prevent other cities from facing a similar fate? It starts with proactive economic planning, diversification, and community engagement. By investing in education, technology, and small businesses, we can foster resilient cities ready to adapt to changing economic landscapes. Detroit's story is not over, it's a city in transition, with lessons for us all on resilience and renewal. City number 8, Camden, New Jersey. Camden, once a bustling industrial hub, has faced a stark transformation. The city's population has seen a decline, with a current count of approximately 72,381 residents, a decrease from the previous year. The median household income stands at $30,247, reflecting the economic challenges the city faces. The unemployment rate in Camden has been a significant concern, although recent efforts have brought it down to 6.5%, a substantial improvement from the previous double-digit figures. Despite this progress, the poverty rate remains high at 33.6%, underscoring the ongoing struggle many residents face. Camden's economy has shifted focus from manufacturing to education and medicine, aiming to revitalize the city and provide new opportunities for its citizens. The labor force participation has shown signs of growth, with the civilian labor force reaching 693.9 thousand and employment at 659.5 thousand as of recent data. But how did Camden get here? The city's decline can be attributed to the closure and relocation of industries post-World War II, leading to a significant demographic and economic shift. The impact on residents has been profound, with many grappling with the realities of poverty and limited job opportunities. What can be done to prevent other cities from facing Camden's fate? It starts with strategic economic diversification, investment in sustainable industries, and a focus on education and healthcare to build a resilient economy. With continued efforts in community engagement, there's hope for a brighter future, where the city can once again thrive and provide prosperity for its residents. City number 7, Flint, Michigan. Flint, a city once synonymous with automotive prosperity, now grapples with the aftermath of industrial decline. The city's population has dwindled from a peak of 200,000 in 1960 to approximately 78,600 in 2024, reflecting decades of economic challenges. The city's financial condition has been marked by 2 periods of state receivership, the infamous water crisis, and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite these hurdles, Flint is striving to shore up its finances and provide essential services to its citizens. Flint's fiscal difficulties are rooted in long-term structural issues. The decline of the auto industry left the city with a significantly reduced tax base, while legacy costs from debt and pension obligations continue to strain the budget. Nearly a quarter of the city's resources are tied up in these legacy costs, limiting funds available for current operations. However, Flint's story is not solely one of despair. The city is actively seeking paths to recovery, focusing on monitoring its fiscal health and exploring avenues for economic development. Efforts to address infrastructure needs and attract new business are ongoing, though the city's autonomy is constrained by state policies and underfunded revenue-sharing programs. But how did Flint get here? A combination of economic decline, lack of investment, and the burden of legacy costs have all played a role. The impact on residents has been significant, with many facing the realities of poverty and limited access to clean water. What can be done to prevent other cities from facing Flint's fate? It starts with recognizing the importance of sustainable investment, equitable state support, and proactive management of city finances. By addressing structural issues and fostering economic diversification, cities like Flint can hope to rebuild and thrive once again. City number 6, St. Louis, Missouri. In 2019, Louis boasted a GDP of $152.4 billion, ranking it the 22nd highest in the United States. The city's labor force was composed of 143,147 workers, with an employment rate of 127,687. However, it faced an unemployment rate of 10.8% as of July 2013, which has since improved to 4% as of March 2024. The sectors leading the charge in employment are healthcare with 199,463 workers, retail with 142,553, and food service with 130,628. Manufacturing remains a significant employer with 107,501 workers, reflecting the city's industrial roots. Louis is also a key player in logistics, with the port of St. Louis being the 3rd largest inland port by tonnage in the country and a major railroad hub, moving a diverse range of goods from grain to motorized vehicles. But how did St. Louis arrive at its current state? The city has grappled with the challenges of white flight, industrial decline, and the need for economic diversification. The impact on residents has been significant, with many facing the realities of job scarcity and economic readjustment. To prevent other cities from facing similar challenges, Louis is investing in education, healthcare, and technology sectors. It's about creating a sustainable economy that can adapt and grow with changing times. Louis' story is one of resilience and reinvention. With a focus on innovation and community development, the city is poised to write its next chapter of prosperity and growth. If you are finding this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our latest content. Let's aim for only 500 likes and 50 comments this time. Now, let's keep the journey going. City number 5, Youngstown, Ohio. Youngstown, Ohio, once the beating heart of the steel industry, now beats to a different drum. The city's population has dwindled from its peak of 170,000 in the 1930s to just 60,048 in 2023. The median household income in Youngstown is a modest $34,295, and the poverty rate stands at a significant 35.3%, painting a picture of the economic challenges residents face. Employment has declined by 6.56% over the past year, leaving only 22,061 employed. The median property value is $48,600, reflecting the city's economic downturn, but also indicating potential for investment. The story of Youngstown's economic shift began with the decline of the steel industry, notably starting on Black Monday in 1977. This loss deeply affected not just the city but the entire Mayoning Valley. Despite these challenges, Youngstown is not standing still. The city is actively pursuing reinvention, focusing on diversifying its economy and investing in new industries. To prevent other cities from facing a similar fate, Youngstown's experience teaches the importance of economic diversification and proactive community engagement. By fostering new industries and investing in education and infrastructure, cities can build resilience against economic shifts. Youngstown's journey is a testament to the resilience of its community and the potential for rebirth. It's a city looking forward, not back, ready to embrace new opportunities and write a new chapter in its storied history. City number 4, Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana is a city with a vibrant history and a multifaceted economy. Established to command the Mississippi-Missouri River system, it has become a melting pot of cultures and a birthplace of jazz. The city's economy is diverse, being a major port, tourist destination, and a center for medical, industrial, and educational services. Despite the devastation of Hurricane Katrina in 2005, New Orleans has shown resilience and recovery. With a population of 383,997 in 2020, the state of Louisiana, where New Orleans is the largest city, has seen its economy grow with a GDP of $294.8 billion in the third quarter of 2023. The unemployment rate in November 2023 was 3.5%, lower than the U.S. average at that time. The state has a history of economic growth driven by oil, natural gas, and petrochemicals manufacturing, and it continues to be a major American producer in these sectors. To ensure continued growth and avoid economic stagnation, New Orleans and Louisiana are focusing on diversifying their economies and embracing innovation. This includes capitalizing on the state's rich history and cultural heritage to bolster tourism and the creative industries. By investing in education and infrastructure and fostering a business-friendly environment, New Orleans aims to maintain its economic vitality and unique cultural identity. City number 3, Cleveland, Ohio. All right, Cleveland, let's get real. You've been on a roller coaster of an economy, but hey, who isn't a fan of a little thrill now and then? Your population might have dipped to 374,861, but that just means there's more room to dance at the Rock Roll Hall of Fame, right? And sure, the median household income is $33,678, but you can't put a price on that Cleveland pride. Now, let's talk jobs. The city's employed population is sitting at 157,510. It's not just LeBron James carrying the team here, it's every Clevelander putting in the work. And for those of you playing the real estate game, the median property value is $74,700. That's a lot of bang for your buck. But wait, there's more. Cleveland's not just about the numbers, it's about the spirit. This city has seen industries come and go, but like a phoenix, it's rising from the rust. From manufacturing to healthcare, education to tech, Cleveland's diversifying faster than a chameleon at a disco. So, what's the game plan? Keep hustling, keep innovating, and keep being the tough, gritty city we all know and love. And hey, if you've got something to say, or just want to show some love for the land, drop a comment, hit that like button, and let's get the conversation rolling. Cleveland, you've got this. City number 2, Baltimore. In 2021, Baltimore, MD, had a population of 592,211 people with a median age of 35.7 and a median household income of $54,124. Between 2020 and 2021, the population of Baltimore, MD, declined from 602,274 to 592,211. A minus 1.67% decrease, while its median household income grew from $52,164 to $54,124, a 3.76% increase. Let's dive into the nitty-gritty. Baltimore is home to a diverse community. The largest ethnic group is Black or African American non-Hispanic, making up 60.9% of the population. White non-Hispanic residents account for 27.3%. and 2 non-Hispanic for 2.96%. The city's residents are 95.5% U.S. citizens. Tourism annual visitors to Baltimore City showed steady growth since 2010, reaching 27 million in calendar year 2019. Although the impact of COVID-19 in 2020 affected activity, Baltimore remains a vibrant destination. Baltimore's economic indicators reflect the pandemic's impact. While national GDP grew over the prior year, sectors related to tourism, hospitality, and retail were hit hard. However, regional home sales remained strong with record high prices and shorter days on the market. So, Baltimore, keep your crab mallets ready, your inner harbor shining, and your jazz notes playing. You've got resilience in your veins and a harbor full of stories. City number 1, Stockton, California. Stockton, California is a city that's been on the economic upswing lately. With a population growth of 2.16% in 2021, it's clear that people are catching on to what Stockton has to offer. The median household income saw a healthy increase of 9.46% from the previous year, reaching $63,916. That's not just chump change, folks. But wait, there's more. The median property value in Stockton is $324,600, which is an 8.85% growth from the year before. So, if you're thinking of investing, now might be the time to get in on the action. Talk about employment. There's been a 2.07% growth in the employed population, which means jobs are on the rise. Now, I know numbers can be a snooze fest, but stick with me. Stockton's largest industries are healthcare, retail trade, and transportation, with utilities paying the big bucks. If you're looking for a career switch, you might want to consider those sectors. So what's the takeaway here? Stockton's got potential, and it's not just because of the sunny California weather. It's a city that's growing, developing, and most importantly, thriving. And hey, if you've got thoughts or want to share your Stockton stories, don't be shy, drop a comment, smash that like button, and let's get the conversation rolling.